alone, alone.
How do I look? Okay, guys, so let me explain a little bit, okay? On December 21st, I decided to fly to Vegas for business. I actually met a top producer down there that we were working on new music, and it was a really good opportunity for me to go to Vegas that week. It was basically a couple of days before the holidays, and I was just like, you know what, why not? It is a good time to just kind of like mix a little bit of work with pleasure and just hang out before Christmas and have a good time. Anyway, when I got to Vegas, I started feeling very lightheaded. My bones started to hurt. I felt like I had the flu, and I just felt very jet lagged. I knocked out the first night. Second day, I wasn't in the mood to walk because I just wasn't feeling it. I was feeling so tired. So I met my producer. We worked on a track. I wore my mask at all time. I was 100% safe. When I'm in the booth, I'm doing my thing. I am not in contact with any producers or anything like that because I am singing. So my direct contact is a microphone, even though this amazing producer was taking all the precautions possible during COVID-19. We still kept it safe. Anyway, so I did my thing, worked on a track, went back to the hotel, relaxed, and I was feeling worse. I didn't think much of it. I started packing my stuff because the next day it was time to go back to Chicago. So I packed my bags. I head to the airport really early, came back to Chicago, landed. It was snowing, it was cold, it was beautiful. It was basically Christmas Eve when I came back. And I still had to run around, do a little shopping for the kids, and wrap my presents and call it a day. Anyway, on Christmas Day, I said enough is enough. I feel very sick. I am going to go get tested for COVID, which was basically the next day. And I waited for my result. Took a couple of days, came back positive with COVID-19. And that explained a lot. That explained why my body was aching. That explained why I felt tired. That explained why now at that time I was losing my taste and smell. I didn't freak out, to be honest with you, because in my mind and in my heart, I felt that I was going to pull through. I'm a very positive person. I believe that spiritual healing is very important, and that is a structure that I've always used in my lifestyle. And therefore, I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to bounce back. I will be fine. To my surprise, my family started feeling sick as well. My mom, my little brother, my niece, my other niece, my older brother. We all tested positive for COVID-19. And I was just like, fuck. It's the entire family. We were all very safe. We made sure that we quarantined. We made sure that we were writing every symptom in the paper. At this time, temperature at this time, this hurt at this time, this happened. I ended up in the ER 3 times afterwards during my COVID recovery treatment. And reason why was because I wanted to make sure that I didn't have pneumonia. I wanted to make sure that my lungs were good. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine. My mom was in the hospital for a lot of days. She spent Christmas in the hospital, unfortunately. It took her about a week to bounce back. And I've been taking care of her ever since. I am making sure that my mom has a full speedy recovery. She feels so much better. I started feeling better literally a week right after quarantine. I basically started training myself again to have a really good mentality, because when you have COVID, you feel so depressed, you feel so lonely, you feel that nobody cares for you. And that was some of my feelings and darkness and emotions, and I snapped out of it so quickly. I said, you know what, fuck this. I'm not gonna let COVID win. I didn't. I'm so lucky and blessed that my symptoms were just so mild that I bounced back quickly. I quarantined for much more longer than what the doctor suggested. Therefore, I know that I'm good. I feel good. I'm back to normality, as you want to call it. And I'm ready to move on. So it was very tough for me. 2020, towards the end of 2020 was hell. I am blessed that in 2020 I had the opportunity to work on my album, travel the world, hang out with friends, hang out with family, enjoy the year, and just kind of get closer with the people that I needed to get close with, because during COVID, you see who's there for you, you see who isn't there for you. Unfortunately, I realized that there isn't a lot of people that I can trust, and that's okay, because throughout years, throughout life, you realize who is there for you. You realize who is malicious in your circle. You realize who is a shitty friend. You realize who is just not there for you. And I stopped caring about a lot of people many years ago, that I'm just very diplomatic about it. I'm like, hey, what's up? People that I still text with on a regular basis, I'm very respectful, very, okay, hey, what's up? But am I going to tell you my deepest secrets? Of course not. This is the reason why I just stay in my own lane. I don't compete with anyone. There is no reason for me to compete with other people, because I believe that the only competition that I should be having is with my own self. And I've always been very strong opinionated about that. And I know for a fact that I still have a lot of haters out there that are very malicious and don't have the best interest for me. And that is okay, honey. There is plenty more of Radimus. And let me tell you, 2021 is going to be a banging year for me. So make sure you sit down, bitch, because it is going to be a long year. We're just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to focus on haters today. We're not going to focus on negativity. We're going to focus on me. We're going to focus on my COVID experience. We're going to focus on my reflections. And we're going to move on past this and make this year an amazing fucking year. This is the first time that I am having a glass of wine. Again, when you are recovering from COVID, you want to stay away from alcohol, basically. And yeah, so this actually tastes really, really good. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've been craving this all day. I had a long day. Not gonna lie. Oh, before I forget, guys. Okay, backtrack a little bit. 2 days ago, I had my Mercedes-Benz parked outside my house, and you guys know that I live in the city, so there's always some kind of like commotion going on. Somehow this dumbass 18-year-old who was high as fuck on lean, alcohol, and possibly some fucking drugs literally ram into my Mercedes-Benz. My beautiful Mercedes-Benz. Wrecked it. Didn't have no license. He didn't have no insurance. Wrecked my car. I'm so happy that I'm fully covered. I will take care of it. But there goes my car. Literally, like, 2021, I was like, already? Everyone kept saying, you know what, I'm glad that it happened now, because now you can get that shit over with. And in the end, it's just a material stuff. In the end, it's just a car. You're going to get that replaced. You're going to get that fixed. My goal is to try to buy a second car because I've always kind of wanted to have a second car. It makes things so convenient. And if anything like this would ever happen again, I will have that second car. So that can also be an option. So we will see how I feel. I was shopping around for cars today. I found a beautiful Mercedes-Benz SUV that I fell in love with. I still got to make up my mind to see if it's a good fit for me or not, or if I should just continue looking for more vehicles. I don't know. We will see. You guys know me. I'm very spontaneous. If I feel like today I need a brand new Mercedes, I will go to the dealer and just say, I like that truck. I will see you guys in the next vlog.